Greetings, my fellow warriors. So, of Fannie Mae and Freddy Mac. So, what we have today, uh, and yesterday, and last few days, let's say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Basically, there was no news, no some bigger news, but we have uh, we have some news. It's not completely without the news. First, Bill Ackman announced that his Perishing Square will be publicly traded company, and that is like good, good and interesting stuff. So probably he will take and try to create new Berkshire Hathaway, as I see. He has enough money, he has enough influence to do that, and that is good stuff for us. He's like very influential and person who has a huge position in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. He's actually one of the his company Perishing Square is one of the biggest shareholders of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. I think that they own around 10% of the company. 9.99%. But so he filed that like probably yesterday. He announced that March 10th. Now it's 11th, and that is one thing. The other thing that what we have is that somebody posted on March 9, and Bill Ackman answered on March 10 at 9:24 p.m. And the person said, "Meeting my idol Bill Ackman on the way to the work this morning was a great way to start the day. I should have yelled, 'Release the twins, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac,' but I was too starstruck by the silver fox that tail imposing presence." So that was posted this morning, and at 9:30, Bill said, "I'm working on it." That is a big deal. As we know, like recently, a couple of days ago, um, he was in a White House. He was seen there at CNBC on one of my previous videos. You will be able to see the transcript from there, and if you look a little bit more, you will be able to find and see the. I will try to find the video. Can I do it? I can do it, but I have no. There will be no voice. So it doesn't matter. But you can find the video of where reporters that are monitoring the entrance in the White House are saying that Bill Ackman was there. As we know, he was there for probably that sole reason. And consider that we know, and you can read his statements about what will happen with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. We are in a very good position in case that person with that kind of attitude as he has is doing something. So, what is his position? His position is actually that senior preferred shares that are actually paid off, but the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac bought took from the government and pay them off practically should be written off, and because we took like around $20 billion, we paid off $320 billion and still paid dividend on that even this year, around I think like maybe around $10 billion that we paid like dividend for that. And then that is number one. Number two, what he was suggesting that warrants should be and should is are legal, what I personally don't believe and I wouldn't like, but it looks that he's right. And that the government will execute the warrants. That is so the by his estimate, by his calculation and his prediction, the share price should be around more than $40 per share. And we saw it now; it's six. So there is a huge up potential. Also, what is important was that Pulte was like 2 months ago, even a little bit more. He said that like in interview that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will be released almost any day, and 2 months passed. In the meantime, the stock price declined. People start to complain about the guy, but I believe that he really thought that it will happen in the next 2 months. That's why, or he wanted to rush the whole story. But he really believed it and wanted Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to be out, and he prepared everything for that. I'm not sure why should we blame him uh, for the price of the share, because when the price was good and he wanted actually to pump the share, but the price, and he went out to the uh, news outlets and say positive things about the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and the price declined, and then we start blaming him. And now when the price is down, does he needs to, would you take, and like you already done when it was good, and you done to make it even better, and you done, you said good things, and after that you have been blamed negatively about that. Would you repeat the same mistake again? He wouldn't. I wouldn't. You wouldn't. Like if you, now when it's down, if he gets out and say like anything, just to like blink on the camera, some of the shareholders will blame him for anything, as they do. Like, and the reality is that all the price that is right now is actually by the people who want to buy the shares cheaper, and they are decreasing the price. You have like algorithm trading which can decrease the price. It costs a little bit, but if you're entering into a big position, it's not a problem. And he's sadly the good guy who is who and he done everything good, uh, and but he was blamed for that. But it is not fair on our side to do it, because in the reality, the company, I believe that company never in the last 20, 30, I know that conservatorship is 17, but in the last 30 years didn't have so much and so good improvement, and that in the if we look at as a process improvement in the company, so many innovations in so short period of time as he done. He prepared also everything for removal from conservatorship. So he's good guy, and at least some of us are very thankful for him, what he is doing. Um, so, guys, these days, I'm not sure what is the price. I didn't watch the price at all. Like literally, I don't open the the, the browser to see what, or the anything, just to see the price. I go on the comments and see here and there, and like, then they said, "Oh, it is good. It is, we have good price," and then I go to look. But for now, probably next like X days, until the share price is above 10, I'm not looking, and below 12, I'm not opening the account to see the balance. No, I'm refusing. So if if you want to hold and you plan to hold the shares, I think that is good strategy. Don't, if the share is down and bad, something is bad, don't watch the account. Like, go and play Tetris. I don't know, do anything, but don't open account if you see, if you smell it is bad. You can lurk a little bit. Okay, are we green or red? If we are green, okay, take a look. If it's red, no, I need to clean the shed. Whatever you don't like to do, it's better to do that than to watch the share declines. Stay well, my friends.